Welcome to Joy News today with me, Daniel Daze. Coming up in the bulletin, Presidential Advisor on Health, Dr. Anthony Ntiasari says projections he made on Joy News' PM Express last night were hypothetical figures, adding 30,000 more persons have been tested for coronavirus after the president's last address. Also, President Akufo-Addo continues to engage identifiable groups on best strategies possible to ease restrictions on movement in wake of COVID-19 pandemic. And a fire guts an apartment close to the multimedia group situated along the Kokomimli Lane, forcing many residents and workers on the stretch from their homes and offices to catch a glimpse. In business, indigenous financial institutions say 3-week lockdown affected operations as informal sector was hit hard. My name is Daniel Daze. Let's settle for our first story and we take you live to the scene of the fire that has gutted some homes here at Kokomimli, close to the offices of the multimedia group. My colleague Matilda Wemega is at the scene and she joins us live with more. Matilda, tell us the latest.
Daniel, we are coming to you live from the Kokomimli Street here at Fanofa. So we just learning that the electricity company of Ghana is here. The police service are all here and they are disconnecting electricity to the building where the fire started. I told you earlier that 2 fire tenders were here earlier trying to douse the fire from where just behind these shops, which we are showing you right now in the shot. There's a building just behind these shops. That was the building that caught fire. We are told that 2 rooms in that house for now have been affected. Residents are out. Some staff of Multimedia Limited are also out. But Daniel, I can tell you that none of the buildings here belonging to Multimedia has been affected. None of the staff here at Multimedia have also been affected throughout this fire. What we are told is that the electricity company is inside. The personnel from the electricity company are all in there trying to disconnect power to this building. We will speak more with some of the residents, those who witnessed firsthand how this fire started. So let me just engage one of them here. Nana Yao, who hana bibia started here? Enti treyemu dene usha started fire no wase.
Oh pacho na yewo edwuma mu na yehu se ne free ba. Enti na kura na efi se top ayi FM. Enti ona na ye na nipa ba ku ye edwuma wo FM na ka chense on free fire service for no mo bra fast. Enti ona na so otu ka ba. The one I say ne ba no anu oshi. Na ye rush ba. Enti ye rush ba na de na anu ye nyan. Na ye pen so I start say tutu ye so
Nana Yao is one of the residents just around this neighborhood, and he is saying that when they first got the alarm that one of the buildings has caught fire, they came out to pour water in the buildings, trying to devise their own means to stop the fire from spreading to other places. So through their efforts, they managed to bring the fire down, and then they tried also to get some residents who were in the building out. Earlier, we were told that this fire was triggered. It started from the kitchen of a tenant in that house. So the explosion was in the kitchen. That was a cylinder that exploded. So she quickly came out of the room, came to seek help from people in the neighborhood, and they came out to support. And Nanayao is one of those who helped to stop the fire from spreading to other shops. Nanayao, mamena na over inside na ejane start only maybe always is here.
But mamena no krenye na de na ba na yasha isinti ya dwem kra nko say ya nkohwe no ti ya answer ejane pese anu no brass na or the man who say mamena wo inside there no krenye man
muko inside na dino mienu ana e dozen ti mienu nya ahye no
dino or the dozen be say I think say 4. Okay. Yeah, na dozen ni nyina ahye bibia ahye wo kitchen na aka and yeah.
So Nanayao has been telling me that 6 rooms in that building have been affected. We are going in there now to see the extent of work that has been done. One fire tender is also coming to the scene. We don't know if that is to explain what exactly the work is going. A resident who was affected by all this. As you can see from the shots, one fire tender. So I'm going to engage some of them to speak with them to get some understanding. More of the residents have gathered here. We are told we can't go into the building yet. We should all be out until the fire service completes its job. I'm going to speak with more of the residents here. They have gathered here in their numbers to me pacho you are me won kasa kakra bi mu fie mu na eja ne start here e den na onim fa eja ne ho ni mu hwe me wa bonten ti de mi hu ya ne se sister ba ku di mrika o se eja enti ye kohwe ye na che se bunka mo nyina wuti fie ho bi enti wo dan no e kan wo dan e che se dan no agi separate ones too bi ayen ayaka ne nyina ya fa pin kura ya fa de ba kokora wo de until bibi ahye ya enti dan na dan ahen na wo fie no mu a ani na affected ya ahye na e be 5. Okay. So I have been speaking to this tenant. She actually lives in the house, but she lives in the house. Exactly. So she lives in the house, and she sells Indomie just by the house. So she was outside the building going about her business when she got the alarm that the fire, there was fire in the house. So her room has been affected. She couldn't pick anything from her room. Everything is gone. We will try and go inside there to speak. And she is saying that 5 rooms on the compound, 5 rooms on the compound have all been affected. So we will go inside and then have some detail because the figures keep changing. But we are told to stay out a bit for the fire service to complete a job before we can go in there to verify how many rooms have been affected. But from one tenant in the house who we have just been engaging, she says that it is 5 rooms that have been affected. I'll take you in there again just to have a shot of how the house is looking this afternoon. Daniel.
Right, Matilda, thank you for those updates. Very unfortunate scene there. The update is that we understand from one of the residents of that house that 5 rooms have been affected. She said, in fact, all the rooms on the compound, save 2, were burned down. She said she was unable to salvage any of her properties. Everything she owns has been destroyed in that room. Very, very sad story there.